Welcome back, everybody. It has been a while. Sorry about that. I had an emergency out of town, and as emergencies goes, I didn't have any videos planned. So I didn't post anything for like a little over a week, I think. But I am going to get this up. This is after, some of the stuff. It is what, like the 13th, 14th, something like that? Something like that. I don't know. It's nearing the weekend. But um, yes, today we are going to be doing a sort of interesting, I guess, idea. Let's see how it works out. It is going to be like a second chance you sort of rebuild. So we have a bunch of guys who have kind of, were expected to do something, maybe didn't turn out as good. I have Bones on here. I don't really know if he counts, but I still put him on the team. Scottie Pippen, it looked like, he was going to do something. Obviously, when he was going into the league, he wasn't expected to do much, but expectations were raised, and then he failed to meet the raised expectations. We have D'Lo on here. We have Trey Mann on here. We have Jalen Green, Jordan Poole, of course, and Rob Dillingham, who's only 21, but it kind of seems that people have given up on him largely. DeAndre Hunter was expected to take that leap with the Cavs and never did. Grady Dick has kind of fallen off a cliff. Don't connect as well. Zion Williamson, like I don't know if this is cheating or not or what, but he's on the team, so yes. Zeke Naji is on the team. Jakob Poeltl, Miles Turner, and then James Wiseman, of course. There were some other ones that I was thinking about. Um, who could I do? I was thinking about potentially doing somebody like Patrick Williams, uh, Noah Essengay, but like he's kind of a little too young. I was like, I could have done Sam Merrill, Cameron Thomas, but at the same time, I don't really know. I think Cameron Thomas is more of a, you didn't meet expectations, but nobody wants to sign a pure offensive player. Um, so that's why he's not on the team. I was thinking about adding Jeremy Grant because when he was going to Portland, he was expected to take this large leap, obviously, because they gave him a large contract from the Denver Nuggets, but he never did. I also thought about putting Andrew Wiggins on the team since he never reached that, top pick potential like he was supposed to. But yes, um, I think that was kind of all of them for the most part. As you can see, some of the guys like Sadiq Bey are on this team because I had to go out and get somebody. But I was also thinking about putting Ben Simmons on the team, but who knows if he's going to be even playing? And I had a lot of guards already. Jared Vanderbilt, I don't know if really counts, but he was also another potential suspect. Um, I also thought about putting Daniel Gafford on the team, but I think that's honestly it. Oh, I also thought about putting Cameron Johnson. As you can see, Jeremiah Fields is on the Nuggets because I needed Zeke Naji and I just traded for him straight up. But I also thought about putting Cameron Johnson on the team. So yeah, that's what we. This is the team I ended up with. Okay, I wanted to put Killian Hayes on here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think he might be way too bad for that. But yes, this is the team that we are going to go with. Uh, this is the minute rotation that I'm going to go with. I'm going to try and get some of these guys minutes since they're young. I also change their tendencies so that hopefully Jalen Green is taking a lot of our shots and stuff like that. We can also look at this. This is what I'm running for the coach. Oh, playbook. As you can see, I'm running the Magic playbook. I might change that. Who knows? But we're running pick and roll. Do I really want to run the Magic? I feel like should I run the Lakers? I feel like they run a lot of pick and roll, right? With Luka Doncic, we might as well just run the Lakers. Where? Nope, other way, other way, other way, other way. Jazz, King, Nick, Lakers. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna run the Lakers, but yes, I do not expect to win the championship the first season. This team sucks. This team is really bad. So I'm thinking it'll take around 3 seasons, hopefully two, hopefully, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. But yes, I think that should be everything. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this baby, you know? I will see you guys for the trade deadline, which I don't think will make any moves. I'm gonna try to make the least amount of moves as possible and only get guys who didn't reach their potential or the expected potential. But it's gonna be hard to win with a team like that, you know? I am gonna allow myself draft picks, but I'm only gonna allow myself to draft with a consensus down. So like if there's a number one overall pick and I have number one overall pick, I'm gonna try and draft guys that aren't expected to go number one, if that makes sense, you know? All right. So now I think we're done explaining, and I will see you guys for the trade deadline. So we are here at the trade deadline. The first thing I wanted to do was look at some of our stats. So it does look like Jalen Green is our best player, obviously. Zion is up there as well. He's missed a couple games, as you can see. Bones is up there. Jordan Poole's up there. Dude, DeAndre Ayton, DeAndre Hunter, first off, and he's averaging less than 10, which is not great. I was hoping D'Lo would be a little bit better too, but he is on limited minutes. As you can see, both of our centers, or no, Miles Turner has. I just could have sworn he has, but Jakob Poeltl has missed a couple games. Those aren't great. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dude, this, as you can see, our record is crap. Okay, we're 10 and 41. Obviously, we weren't gonna do anything this year. Uh, I am gonna try and switch the playbook though, see if that helps. Who should we even go with? Grizzlies, Clippers, Celtics. Who usually does good in these sims? The Magic? I guess we can go back to the Magic, but meh. Yeah, whatever. We're still gonna stay with the pick and roll, I guess. Or should we change it? Let's just go neutral. Let's just go neutral. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think that's all the changes we're gonna make. I am going to try and see if anybody is like significantly underperforming. Like, obviously, you would expect, like, Asar Thompson isn't going to average that many points. So I'm not going to try and get like defensive guys. But if somebody is like significantly underperforming what they're supposed to, then I am going to try and go out and trade for them. Like, De'Aaron Fox is always an option, but do I really want that contract is the thing. We need a better center, dude. That's like the thing is that we absolutely do need is a better center. Rudy Gobert is underperforming, which is a surprise. How can you already be performing when you're that bad? But whatever. Whatever. They have Nick Claxton on the team now? What? Kuminga, Sar's kind of underperforming. He is injured though, so he is a potential target. Joel Embiid is underperforming, but I do not want the 3 years because I'm pretty sure he has a player option left on that of 60 plus $1 million. So, ugh. Dang it, I was really hoping Jarrett Allen would be underperforming. Hayda, that's kind of about what you expect out of him. Zach Edey, is that really underperforming? I don't know. Aneka Kongu's not. Bobby Portis, I don't want. Mark Williams, I don't really want him. I feel like that's a lateral move. Sabonis is underperforming, but I don't not want that contract. Walker Kessler, that's about what you would expect. That's underperforming, but I don't know if I want him. Where are their centers, dog? That's kind of underperforming for both of them. So we could look to target those guys in the future. Um, Zubac, I feel like is underperforming. I feel like you would want more out of him. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna go after anybody, which is super unfortunate. But whatever. All right. So I am going to make changes to the lineup, but I think that's all we're gonna be able to do. So I will now see you guys for the end of the year. I honestly, I might just skip that. I think I'll see you guys for the draft. So end of the year is here, and we won a total of 14 games. Obviously, there's still one to go, but nah, I don't like our chances. Um, we can look at our stats again. Jalen Green did lead us in points. Zion, Jordan Poole entered the starting rotation, as you can see. Started averaging a bit more points. Bones, DeAndre Hunter, Scottie Pippen entered the starting rotation, as you can see. Didn't really do a lot with it. Great. Um, Jakob Poeltl in rebounds, Scottie Pippen in assists, Jalen Green steals, and Miles Turner in blocks. I low-key think that the award races, There's your top five in MVP voting. Um, Darren Peterson looks like he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. Anthony Black for Sixth Man. Victor Wembanyama Defensive Player. Con Knippel for Most. Bro, what? Anthony Edwards for Clutch Player of the Year. So let us sim past this, which we do actually win, funny enough. Um, doesn't look like anything changed. Spurs win the front office awards, and then Cup MVP is the Cavs. Um, yeah, they ended up winning it all. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say there was a segment there, but I don't remember. Josh Giddey's up here. What a surprise. Okay, so we clearly did not make the freaking playoffs. We can just sim past this whole thing. It is your OKC and the dude. We almost had a rematch. And the freaking Knicks went in seven, I believe. Carl Anthony Towns is your Finals MVP. Yeah, the Knicks went in seven. Oh my gosh. Um, I don't think I can do him. DeMar DeRozan can come back because sure, what? He ended up on the Bulls. Lonnie Walker retired apparently. Damian Lillard can come back. You can come back. You can come back. You can. Oh, I can't overturn him. I think it should be fine. Staff retirements, Hall of Fame, Jersey retirements, league meetings. Make sure all of this is rejected. Okay, so we do have number one pick overall odds, which is fantastic. Which, yep, we're gonna fall down to three. Great. And the Raptors are gonna get it. Where are the Raptors at? They're at 12. Bruh. You know you're joking. Are you serious? Oh my God. Okay. Whatever. I don't think we need anything. Yeah, we don't really care about that. So number three overall pick. We had to take some. Is this the right draft class? Yeah, okay. So we had to take somebody who's, what would we say? Probably like 5 places lower, right? 5 to 10, probably closer to 10, right? So like 8 places lower, so that it would be like an actual surprise. Okay, so Jordan Smith goes number one. Okay, so we technically could have had our pick of Tyron Stokes or Bruce Branch, but those guys are kind of expected to go here. So we could go Anthony Thompson or like any of these guys, Caleb Holt, Krivas, Sar, you know, whatever. We could try and trade down. I don't know if that really counts. I don't. I would want a pick. Hello, bro. They're offering what? Okay. So that's not happening. I honestly do think we need the wings. And I feel like we go Anthony Thompson. I do feel like we go Anthony Thompson here. Yeah, he's good at defense. Perimeter defense is good, which is what you want to see. Interior defense is all right. Yeah. Anthony Thompson is going to be a pick. He had, you know, a double digit kind of, expected pick. So hopefully we do get the best out of him. Frick, what pick is this? Um, oh, I guess I just could have looked. Yeah, it's 45. So we would need to be taking, at least into the 50s. Consensus 50, Andrei Stojakovic. Let's see here. I mean, those aren't bad. What about this guy? Oh, yeah, let's take that guy. Okay, so Um, Anthony Thompson, Tyron Stokes goes to the Kings. How's he? I feel like he always ends up on the Kings. He's actually not that bad. Um, yeah, okay, I think that's it. We are going to for like $8 million, $6 million. Okay, we're gonna end up re-signing those guys, but yes. I why did I click on that again? Okay, Grady Dick is going. Oh, I shouldn't have offered him the qualifying offer. Whatever, whatever. Okay, I'm going to go through free agency and I will update you guys afterwards. So I accidentally simmed past the free agency thing, but there is one thing that I would like to show you guys, and that is that Steph Curry ended up on the Chicago Bulls. Um, Insanity, okay? I don't think any other major moves happened, but yes, there is one player that we could not bring back, and that is Bones. So I'll try to pick him up in free agency. But the people that we did get, um, Scottie Pippen went down one, D'Lo went down two, Jalen Green and Rob Dillingham both went up two. DeAndre didn't move. Grady Dick went up two. Don Connect went up two. Sam Williamson went down two. We did pick up Bones. We did pick up Bull because he is another like failed prospect type of thing. So hopefully he's able to contribute to this team, but we will have to see. Yes, I think that is it. Um, but there is one move that I'm hoping to make. Let's see if I make it. And if not, I would just see you guys straight for the trade deadline. Um, yeah. All right. So I ended up going after two people, and one of them is Alex R, as you can see here. Was with Washington, had a really bad year, averaging 11 and a half, 6 rebounds. Very good defensively, one steal, 2 blocks a game. That's what you want to see. Good efficiency. He just could not get it done. So we ended up trading for Alex R. We also went out and got the guy that I wanted in Scoot Henderson. Now, he averaged 14 and a half, 4.5 rebounds, uh, bad efficiency from the 3-point line. I wouldn't say bad, it's just not great. Really good efficiency from the field goal percentage, but Scoot Henderson is kind of like the epitome of, potential, essentially. He was number 3 pick. Alex R was the number 2 pick. Um, you know, they were kind of, expected to do something. Obviously, Alex R was part of the class that wasn't so great, and saw Zachary Shea, who was also disappointed and could eventually be on this team. I just don't like getting him because he usually turns out to be pretty good, and I feel like that's kind of cheating, but whatever. Um, but Scoot Henderson usually can turn out pretty good, but sometimes he doesn't, and I feel like he's more of a, has not reached potential due to massively has been due to injury, but we shall see if he can stay healthy. We saw what he could do in the playoffs, this last season. He has the potential again, but he's not there. He's not putting it together due to injury. So we did get those two guys on the team. I did have to trade away some of our players, but it doesn't really matter. It was mostly picks. But yes, I do now have to reorganize the lineup. So hopefully, I was looking to get Bobo minutes, but it does not look like that's going to happen. Um, I am going to, he'll probably get 18, 16, 12, and 10 more than likely. Miles Turner, I don't really want getting that many minutes. Alex R can get 32. Scoot Henderson can get 32. You can get 32, 30, 32. I still have 6 minutes left, so we can do that. So that's the numbers I'm gonna be running. Hopefully we have a better year. I mean, we won 15 games last season. It's got to be better, right? There's no way we can go downhill from there. But hopefully it is better. So I will now see you guys probably for the end of the year because that's probably all the trades that we're going to make. But yes, if we do happen to make a trade at the trade deadline, then I will inform you guys. But if not, I will see you guys for the end of the year. All right. So we are at the trade deadline, and I'm actively trying to make this trade go through of Zion, who's our failure, for Jarrett Allen and Cameron Thomas. We all know the story around Cameron Thomas, but for Jarrett Allen, he's having a very bad season with 11 and a half, 9 rebounds is about where he's at, but 56% efficiency is really down for what he has been averaging, along with forward 3-point percentage, but he doesn't really take 3-pointers. Um, so I'm counting him as, a disappointment season, which is what we're looking for. It fits the bill of a second chance. Uh, Hopefully you guys don't get mad at me and, say that it's something else, but I'm gonna go ahead and think that it is. So hopefully we can get in here and frick, dude, come on. Another first round pick? I don't want to have to give up that many first round picks though. All right. So we are at the trade deadline in which we made a move. I did manage to trade away Zion, our second round rookie, and a future first round pick for Jarrett Allen and Cameron Thomas. I classified Jarrett Allen as, a second chance type of player due to the fact that he was averaging horrible numbers this year as compared to what he has been averaging over here in Cleveland. Uh, he's down, 3, almost 4 points from some years, 5 points in this year. Rebounds are about the same. Blocks are about the same, but his field goal efficiency is down at least 10%. His 3-point percentage was never really something to look at, anyways. But that is why I classified him as, like a second chance type of player. So hopefully you guys don't get mad at me about that, but I'm trying to build a team with these limitations that randomly made up in my head. So according to my head, it makes sense. But you guys may think something else. Uh, but yes, so we did get Jared Allen. We did get Cameron Thomas onto the team, who's probably like the most famous second chance player, of all time. Probably at this point, at least in the modern age. So yes, hopefully we do get um some value out of those guys and can push over this 500 level because as you can see we are 22 and 29, which is much better than last year already. I mean, we won 15 games all last season and we're already up to 22 at the trade deadline. So very good for us, very very good. Right now we're in 10th, so we are in the play-in tournament at the very end of it though. So hopefully this takes us over that hump. But yes, I think that is going to be all. So I will see you guys for hopefully the playoff. And we back. All right. So we are here at the end of the season, where you can see we went 41 to 40. We have a chance of going 500, which, it's all right. It's certainly better than last year. But I was kind of hoping that we would go above 500, which we totally have the chance to do. But I was thinking a little bit more than that. As you can see, we went on a 3-game losing streak here, and to the Grizzlies right here, who we're about to play. But we are, it does look like we are in the play-in tournament. I'm pretty sure that said that we were 10th. Yeah. We can go ahead and check if we have a danger of going out. No, we do not. Okay. So we're locked in for the play-in tournament. Uh, we just have the possibility of making it to the playoffs. So we can look at our player stats. Scoot Henderson led us with 18, Jalen Green with 18, and then oof, we did not score very much, did we? Good steals though. We had really good steals. Not much of anything else though. Points per game. You're probably down near the bottom. Yeah, we are in the conference. I forgot to move. Okay, yeah, still down near the bottom for how are the Nuggets down here, bro? What? Points allowed per game though. We are we're near the top. It's kind of like the top tier of the middle, I guess, if that makes sense. But we can go ahead. Why did that not move over? And look at the award races. Victor Wembanyama doesn't look like he's gonna win it. It's gonna go to Luka Doncic. Tyron Stokes is up there. Josh Giddey for Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, of course. Jarris Walker for Most Improved. Hey, Grady Dick's up there. So Scoot. That's good. Luca for Clutch. But yes, I think that should be everything. So we can go ahead and see if we go above 500. And we do. 42 and 40, baby. Let's go. It does look like everything was the same. Magic for the front office awards and the Cup MVP. Um, oh, I guess Jokic did switch. And Giannis. Holy crap. All right. Well, I guess that's what you get when you accidentally skip past free agency, huh? You don't know who ends up where. No all NBA members, which is kind of expected. Alex Sarr up there for all defensive first team though. Um, no rookie of the years. All right. So we cannot skip past this because we actually have players, or we're actually in the play-in tournament. Apparently Scottie Pippen got hurt. We'll probably have to get rid of Grady Dick as well. He'll have to play like 38, 38. I can't believe he didn't do better, honestly. We had the rookie starting. Oh, yeah. We also had this lineup going because I didn't feel like starting these other guys, so yay. But yes. Um, let's get him up to 38, and then we have 4 minutes left. Miles Turner and Rob Dillingham. Sure. Okay, so on this side of the bracket, there's Atlanta, New York, and Chicago, Miami. And on our side of the bracket, we're facing OKC. That's just great. There's no way we're winning that. Oh my God, dude. There's just why are OKC down here, dude? Why are they in the play-in? I mean, I guess we have a chance before that third quarter. Oh my God, we won? What? Wait, hold on. What? Jalen Green leads us past them. I did not think we were gonna win that. Um, all right. Well, I guess we now have the Suns because the Clippers made it past them. So we can go ahead and see what happens here. Good first quarter. Good second quarter. They can still come back though. We still won the third quarter. Oh gosh. Are we about to do what we did? Okay, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Dude, we actually what? What? What in the world? Chicago and Miami don't make it past, which means those two do. And then the Suns and OKC don't make it past us, oddly enough. So I guess oh, okay. So we're definitely losing against the Timberwolves. There's no chance we beat the Timberwolves, but we do in fact have Timberwolves here. Um, Jalen Green. Who am I even gonna get to guard Anthony Edwards, bro? Oh gosh. Yeah, there's no chance. There's literally okay, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna even build a game plan this time. Sim through game one, sim through game two, sim through game three, and sim through game four. Yep. There's no chance. We don't have any good like starting perimeter defenders. So Anthony Edwards, Western Conference Final MVP, Paolo Banchero, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and the Magic win in five. Dang, okay. Not much of a fight out of Minnesota, huh? All right, so retirement. Apparently, I've already used it. Steph Curry ended up on Chicago, apparently. Anybody else that we should? Not really. Okay. League meetings. I guess we can see Hall of Fame. That's a crazy class, bro. Oh my gosh. Um, actually, yeah. Okay, draft lottery. Here we go. So we do not have any picks here. The Nuggets have the number one overall pick odds and fall to three. Staff signing, which I don't believe we'll need. Yeah. So pre-draft workouts, I don't really care about. And we can take a look at our official picks. Pick 18 in the first round and 15 in the second round. All right. So what does what does this team need? We are kind of good on point guards, maybe a backup point guard. Um, Shooting guard, I feel like we're fine in. I feel like we'll develop at that small forward position, maybe a power forward, a backup center. Okay, so we're going big, it looks like. And I have to draft down. So we're pick 18. So somebody like this would probably have to be the guy. It's actually not bad. Okay, what about him? He's expected to frag, dude. I actually really wanted this guy. Gosh, dang it. Okay. He's a little older, but that didn't really bother me because he had really good defensive stats and 3-point stats, but apparently not. Okay. He's a little better defensively, a little worse offensively. Boom, 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 boom. He's kind of a stretch, and he's expected to go. Oh, all right. Well, I honestly think that this guy might be like our only option, really. Um, Sean Kemp or Jonathan Kuminga. Well, I guess we'll take that. Okay. So we can send him to our second round pick. What pick is this? 45. Okay, so like a lot of these guys will actually do. Um, should I just sort by perimeter defense? I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, what are you? He is expected to go around this pick, which is not good for us. Okay, what about you? He's not. What are you? You're a point guard. I was kind of hoping for a small forward. All these guys are B plus. Yeah, let's get Lex. We're going for Lex. Lex Luthor. The number 3 pick was an 80 overall. Why? Okay. All right. Whatever, dude. Freaking whatever. The number 4 pick. Oh my God. 5 and 6 were god awful picks, bro. Okay. So Jerry Houston ends up being a 75. Lex ends up being a 70. He's going to take that player option. We're going to pick up James Wiseman's player option because we might as well. Qualifying offer is going to be extended to Alex Sarr. I don't think, yeah, I was like, we probably don't have that type of money. We do have to get him back, though. Dude, holy crap. I do not want to give him that much money. Are you serious? Okay, let me see what I can get Scoop for, and I will be right back. All right, so we are here. Last day of free agency. Uh, just gonna go over some of the guys that have signed. Scoot Henderson has yet to sign with me. He's being a little jerk and will not take the cheaper offer that I have given him. But we have gotten most of our guys back, so might as well go through it. Luka Doncic goes back. Kawhi goes back to LA. Okay. He goes back. He goes back. Michael Porter Jr. ends up in Miami. Kyrie for the Grizzlies. Tyler Hero to the Nets. Brandon Ingram. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Um, yeah, you can see some of those guys there. I did. So we don't have our point guard yet, but I did bring back Jalen Green, on a 4-year, $112 million deal, and then Christian Brown we managed to bring in. Obviously, I know I'm gonna have to get rid of some guys, but whatever. Alex R is back on a 4-year, $120 million deal, and then we still have these guys as well. So all we're really missing is our starting point guard in Scoot Henderson. I'm expected to get him, but we will see on that. Uh, so yes, I think that should be it. Um, we can go ahead and just get past it, I think. And if he doesn't sign, then we'll probably pick him up in free agency or trade for him again. But it doesn't really matter, as you can see there. So let's just skip past it. Hopefully he signs, and he doesn't. That's great, wonderful, absolute, fantastic, dude, fantastic. You can see, how does he only go up one? He started the whole freaking year. Oh my God. Okay. So we will have to see who he ended up signing with. And it's not going to tell me, is it? Did he sign with anybody? It'd actually kind of be better if he didn't sign with anybody. All players, point guard. He should be around the 80 something. Scoot Henderson didn't sign with anybody. Great. Okay. So I'm going to skip past this. I wish you guys would trade the line and I will pick up Scoot in free agency. But yes. I mean, at least we get him on a cheaper deal, I guess. I don't know. It'll be a 1 year deal, but at least we get him on the cheap. All right. So we are here for the last game of the season. We are 43 and 38, so marginally better. However, if you take a look at the top right at our conference rank, we are significantly better, in which we could move up even one more spot potentially, but we could also move down into the play-in. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we just win this last game. We can take a look at our stats this year. Scoot Henderson averaging 18, Jalen Green with 17, Alex Sara with just under 17. Anthony Thompson looks like he's taking a good leap for us as well. Jarrett Allen, Alex Sara taking most of our rebounds. Scoot Henderson with the assist. Again, very good in the steals department and the block department. Alex Sara actually almost leads us in both. That's crazy. All right, so we can take a look at the award races now. Cooper Flag is up here now. Uh, the highest overall guy in the draft class obviously is going to be leading them because the Nuggets also were expected to get the number one overall pick, but so they suck. They suck majorly. Cameron Williams, sixth man of the year. Victor Wembanyama, defensive player of the year. Alex Sars only really? I feel like he should be higher with 2.1 blocks and 1.5 steals. All right, well, whatever, I guess. I guess Darius Aka for most improved, Trey Murphy for clutch, who is on Miami. But yes, okay. Hopefully, hopefully we just win this game, please. Actually, should we begin preparing for the playoffs? Christian Brown was hurt for a while, and so he hasn't been playing. Those will be our top eight guys. You can play 40, you can play 38, you can play 36. Okay. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna play Grady Dick. Oh god. You can play 38. I was looking at people who we could potentially bring off the bench, but there's not really a whole lot of people who I would say need a second chance and could come off the bench effectively for us, you know? So, yes. Okay, we do win that game. Good. Luka Doncic was back-to-back MVPs. Nuggets guy. Any surprises? Doesn't look like it. Portland does win the front office awards, and DeJounte Murray on the Knicks wins Cup MVP. Um, Jalen Duren on the Nets. Oh, dude, Alex Sarr, third team All NBA player. Let's go. He was also first team All Defense. I don't think we would have anybody up there. So we avoid the. Oh my God, we have to. How did we end up with the freaking Timberwolves again? It might have just been better to play the play-in. Oh my God. All right. Well, let's sim the play-in. Chicago, Miami make it on the east side, and Memphis and the Lakers make it on the west side, which means that the Kings, who have the eighth seed, and the Clippers don't make it past, and uh, both of these guys, Brooklyn and the Pacers, don't make it past for the East. So we will now be facing Minnesota Timberwolves. Great. Lovely. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Rudy Gobert still starting at a 77. Anthony Edwards is that shooting guard. Or is that small forward, not shooting guard? Okay. I'm going to try and build a game plan for these guys, and I will be right back. All right, so let's go ahead and just get this going, I guess. So game one, we actually do win by two. Game two, we win by 10. Game three, we lose. Oh, goodness. Game four, we win by four. Game five, please just put them away. Please just put them away. Oh my God, we won in six. Oh my Lord, we actually managed to do it. I did not have that much confidence in this game plan. I literally was just kind of doing whatever, but I mean, I guess it worked. I guess it worked. So whatever. Lakers almost upset Portland in seven. Any other good series? Not really. All right, so we have Portland. Dude, Portland is always so good in these sims. I don't understand why. Chick Niang is starting. Dude, what? Okay, whatever. Yevis, Messi, Kamara, Avia, John Morant. Dude, it's gotta be John Morant that makes him so good, but why? Why does John Morant make him a number two seed all of a sudden? I don't know. All right, I will be setting this up, and I will see you guys for the Portland series. All right, so here we are for the Portland series. Let's just get through this. Oh my God, dude, I just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm guarding John Morant, dog. Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do against him. Or I don't understand why he just turns into God into these freaking games. Okay, we are going to go entirely, we're extending pressure, drive help, screen help. We are going to make sure that he cannot do nothing. All right, that is the whole game plan. Allow for paper penetration, opens up passing lanes, hinders rotation, gives straight line drive to the rim. Um, limit shooting passing angles. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Game two. Oh my God, at least that one was closer, I suppose. And John, dude, like, what am I supposed to do against John Morant? Why is John Morant like this? Oh my God. Okay, let's get into Simcast with these guys. Dude, let's just we're gonna have to win these next two home games if we want a chance in the series, realistically. In which we're in good position for this one. Oh my God, let's go. Okay, we take one of them. Hopefully we can take this one as well. Didn't I already do that? I feel like I already did that. Whatever. Dude, I just one more. One more and we'll have a good shot in this series. Frick, dude. Oh my God. Come on, fourth quarter. Come on, fourth quarter. Please. Oh my God. Okay, we escape in that one. Come on, dude. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Three in a row. Win three in a row. Three in a row, three in a row, three in a row, three in a row, three in a row. Oh my God. The Trailblazers beat us by two. Dude, come on, please. Please, 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 please. We're gonna have to win it. We're gonna have to win two in a row, win in seven again. Like we've always done. I meant two in a row wins again, and then we're gonna have to win in seven. Does that make sense? You know what? Whatever. All that matters is that it made sense to me. Okay. Anyways, game seven. Holy crap, that was an amazing second quarter. Come on. Gotta keep it up. Gotta keep it up. Gotta keep it up. Don't let them back in it. Okay. Let's go. We win in seven. Okay, so this is the only game left. We might as well watch it. I low-key kind of hope that Golden State wins, although they just blew it in the second quarter. Oh my God, dude. Oh, Frank. Now we're gonna have to play San Antonio. Great. That's so lovely. That's exactly what I wanted. Where's San Antonio? Where's San Antonio? There they are. Okay. So they have De'Aaron Fox starting. All right. Doesn't look like they have any injuries. Great. Lovely. It's exactly what you want to see. All right. I'm going to build the game plan and I will be right back for you guys. Yeah. All right, so we're ready for the San Antonio series as much as we can be, at least. I am going to tell you right now, if we lose the first two games, I am going back to the drawing board and I'm redoing everything. So be prepared for that if we lose the first two games. Which, okay, we won the first one. We lost the second one. We lost the third one. If we got down two games, I'm going back to the drawing board. All right, I'm going back to the drawing board. So let me redo. Oh my God. Okay, I've made my adjustments. Hopefully, hopefully this ends up working out. All right, let's go game by game. All right, so we are what? 3-1, right? So we're gonna have to win three in a row. Oh my God, we're gonna have to force seven and win three in a row. In which it does look like we're going to be able to win this one at least, bring it within 3-2. Oh, you know what? I actually totally forgot to tell you guys. While I was adjusting the lineups, I found out that Jared Allen apparently died. Yeah, he's injured and out. And we have Miles Turner starting in place of him, so we're gonna have to win with that. But I mean, we won two games in a row. We've tied the series 2-2. Sorry that was late. Took a little while explaining that, but yeah, I mean, like, look at this. Jared Allen, right knee tendonitis is out for the season. So we currently have Miles Turner in there starting for him. Dude, we're gonna have to win one more. Okay, we're just gonna have to hope that we win this next game, dude. Game seven. Frack, dude, we had such a good first quarter. We give it up in the second. And we got it back. Please don't blow it. Oh my God, we won. Alex Sar leading us to the freaking victory, dude. Holy crap. Oh my God. All right, well, I guess we can. What in the world? How is it us in the Bucks, bro? Oh gosh. Okay. Keontae George, Thompson, Asar Thompson, right? Yeah. Oh man. Sorry. I don't know why I said Asar. I was thinking of men. Zachary Risachet, Nate Amet, and okay. Well, all right. Let me build a game plan for them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's just hop into the series. Game one goes to them by 6. Game two goes to us. Game three goes to us. Game four goes to us, and game five, frick, end it. God, we're gonna go in 7. Okay, okay, dude. Game seven. Two words everybody loves to hear, except for probably the two teams a part of it. Oh my God, dude. We had such a good lead in first and we've blown it. Okay, we got it back. 3-point lead, though, is not a very big lead. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. 4. Oh my God, dude, we won. Won. Let's go, dude. Oh my God. Game 7. Jalen Green drops 41 points to lead us over the edge. Holy crap. All right. Well, there's your freaking Pelicans rebuild, dude. Alex Sarr dominates and leads us to the freaking promised land, surprisingly. It's Alex Sarr. And freaking now you're healthy? Now you're healthy after we oh my God, whatever. Whatever, dude. Um, we can go ahead and check. Jalen Green does lead us in points, but I mean he leads it actually Scoot Henderson leads us, but they are still pretty close in assist. And yeah, I think he deserves it. I think it was well deserved the Finals MVP. So yeah, I mean, there's your what second chance you quote unquote 2K rebuild, dude. We got Scoot Henderson, Jalen Green. Uh, you know the deal with the rookies. That was a rookie that we ended up drafting. Alex Sarr and Jared Allen. Maybe a little cheating, but whatever. It was still really low overall, and we managed to win the team. We managed to win the thing. Okay, so cut me a break, please. But yes, there is your second chance you rebuilt. So thank you for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe.